Alright guys, I'm going to show you how easy this is. It's so simple. It's crazy simple. There's nothing to it. You see where we're at back out here at the falls. Stands are up. Alright, he's got a couple rods right here he's going to put in there too. I'm going to do what I've been doing. But I'm going to show you what I'm doing to this soybean meal. And that's nothing, really. First of all, go get you some soybean meal at the feed store in your area. Any of your Tractor Supplies, just old-timey feed stores, just anywhere people sell stuff for horses, cattle, stuff like that. You need a 50-pound bag of soybean meal. It'll run you anywhere from 12 to 16 bucks. It's under $20 no matter what. Put you about 6 cups in here or so. I don't measure it. It's a gallon bucket about this full. All right, it's in there. Take you some flour, self-rising flour. Put the flour in there. You know, I don't know how much I'm putting in there. I'm just putting it in there till it feels right, you know. And what the flour does is it tightens that up and helps it pack together. And once you get it in there right and get it all stirred up, you can pack it as, you might not think it soaks off, but it'll soak off. But you want it to soak off slow out here in this current so it will hit the bottom and then start breaking apart. I take a can of cream corn, open it up without cutting your fingers off, you know. It's best to have a damn can opener or something with you. I'll just use a knife. I'll just dump the whole can in it. It ain't gonna hurt a thing, you know. A lot of times you don't even have to put no water in it if you got cream corn. 4 cups of soybean meal, a cup of flour, a can of cream corn, and a little bit of water. Stir it up real good. You're fishing. It's that simple, guys. Stir it up. That cream corn, man, and the flour, they work good together. You know, throw you a can of corn out there in front of you where you're fishing. I usually start out with a whole can. I scatter a whole can out in front of us. You know, so that's room to put 2 or 3 or 4 rods, you know what I mean? There you go, guys. It's ready to go. Take this gulp maize. A lot of people use hair rigs, but I just ain't never used a hair rig, and I've never really needed to use a hair rig. I'm not saying nothing bad about a hair rig. They work, but I use circle hooks and this most of the time. Lasts forever. Need some of these? You need another one? I usually go 2-1. 2 on one rod and then 1 on another rod. Seems like one with one kernel always gets the run. Guys, this is a Bass Pro Shops Mega Cast 1000, $39.99. They make a Mega Cast 2000, same price. Super loud clicker. It's a good, cheap, round reel to use in those stands because that's what the stands was designed for. Round bait casters. It's a southern thing, man, southern style. Pele rigs is what it is. And I just, you know, I brought it from North Carolina to here, and it's worked good for me. You know, a carp's a carp, guys. Anywhere you go, there's carp. Hell, you know, you can take a can of corn, probably catch them. But see, the thing is I like feeding them up in there, man. Try to get that bigger fish to come in there. Give them a little bit more reason to come in there, you know. You got a little bit of good stuff floating around. Guys, I just pack that dough ball like that right there. My hook in it. No method lead, no nothing. There you go. Good to go. You want to make sure your dough ball's hanging on there good and straight for the most part. Probably gonna do all this and not get a run, but it still works. Y'all know it works, guys. It feels like cotton. See your fingerprints in it right here? You know? That's what you want. I'm a texture, man. I go by texture, the way this bait feels. You know? It's gonna soak off no matter what. Big and just hit the water. Look there. Whoo, big old carp just come up right there. Did you see that? Giant, man. Big old carp. If I had my other two stands, other two rods, I'd have them down there, stobbed up. There is gonna come a time when we're gonna have rod and reels lined up all the way up and down through here. Cause there's some big ass flatheads in here somewhere. Ain't they, man? Yeah. Some big ass flatheads in here somewhere. When I say big, I say like way over 20, you know. Boys, when I catch a fish, when I start catching fish over 15 pounds, I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, it turns into a whole new ball game, man, when you get 16, 18, 20 pound, 25, 30 pound fish hook, man. It's not a 5 pound largemouth, you know? It don't even compare. And I love bass fishing, but, you know, even I get tired of catching dinks sometimes. You know what I mean? Come out here and catch these big slobberheads. Put 4 scoops of soybean meal in the bucket. You can throw you a half a can of whole kernel corn in there if you want to. It's up to you. A cup of flour, a can of cream corn stirred up real good, and go to fishing. That's all it takes. And my whole life, I've caught my biggest fish on plain bait. I don't put flavoring in it. I don't do nothing to it. It's all corn and soybean meal. River water most of the time. But you can flavor it up, whatever. Do whatever you want to it, but my experience, I catch my bigger fish on plain bait. Always keep your lid on it because it'll dry out on you. Just throw your lid back on there, guys. Takes 2 or 3 days for that corn to sour it, and even when it sours, you can still use it. So there you go, guys, nothing to it. Come off. Daggone it. Look like he was in somebody else's line.
That's my other line had
Oh.
He peeled out all kinds of line. Look how far I'm reeling in.
What was that? That soft shell?
No, that was a
Carp at dough ball? He just had a giant run, guys. He peeled out I don't know how many hundreds of yards of line just now.
We was down there and I never heard that can stuff.
Yep. Daggone it. Yeah, he was way down there, way out there, wasn't he? I kept looking at the tip of your rod, man, and it was bouncing. I was like, oh, you got your bell open. He's leaving here. He's gone. Big and just come up right there. I seen him plain as day. He's big, old carp.